Hello and welcome to a fabulous episode of Your Ads Made My Eyes Bleed. Today we will be discussing RJ Meat Market's advertisement. Yes, I always pick on small businesses because apparently they think they don't need to hire anybody to edit their ads. Anyway, this short episode because it's mostly, if you can tell, meat advertisements. So for the most part, I'm not going to touch this area right here, considering that's the majority of their ad. You know, they're pretty much getting the clear. But they do this wonderful little thing at the end. I can't wait to show you. That makes it all the more worth me telling you. But since I'm already going to be talking about it as it is, we'll show you how to critique the other two things as well. So, here we go. RJ Meats Markets. We're going to start right here. Beets and bratwurst. Beer and bratwurst. I'm sorry. Beer and bratwurst. Is that a name? Beer and bratwurst. His first name's Beer, middle name's In, last name's Bratwurst. Because if you're trying to do an abbreviation for beer and bratwurst, A, there's no reason to have the N be capital. It's a conjunction. And B, you're substituting letters. You need an apostrophe when you're removing letters. It should be beer, apostrophe in, bratwurst. No capitals. All right, our next thing. And maybe you saw the wonderful little thing that I'm going to show you later. I have yet to see this in an ad. So, once again, I have to critique people who can't manage to put periods in. I'm wondering if these periods like run out in the factory. You know, the people submit their ads, and then the newspaper printing factory calls them up and says, "Yeah, your ad has too many periods. I'm sorry, we're out of periods today, so you're gonna have to remove all your periods, or at least all but one. We can let you have one. What's the period quota for this week? Okay, so just keep one period in your ad, and you're good." It's a period. It's a little teeny tiny dot. I don't get it. So, with that in mind, we are your local old-fashioned family meat market. It's a sentence. We is the subject. R is the verb. This is the whole object. Actually, these are a whole bunch of adjectives, object, which is actually also an adjective because you're describing we. But anyway, it's a sentence. We have a subject, we have a verb. It's a sentence. Period. Period is not there. And the worst part is you can't even throw in an exclamation point. If the factory is saying we can't have periods, you used up your period quota, put an exclamation point. We're this. We're awesome. Love us. Buy our meat. Anyway, because they're also, see up here, because we're going back to up here. They're also missing a period here. But I think that's their slogan, and you don't actually need periods in slogans. I think that's supposed to be their either that or it's home of the award-winning sausage, which you may have to get an exclamation point at the end of that. So we got plenty of exclamation points here. But here. Right here. Do I need to get this closer? We reserve the right to limit quantities. Is that what it says? I'm reading it backwards, so I'm not always positive. We reserve the right to limit quantities, yes. See anything wrong? What is up with these quotation marks? That's what I would like to know. Why are we putting quotation marks on this? Who's the we that's talking? Is it this guy? That guy's just one person. So who's the we that's talking? Because if we have quotation marks, it means somebody's talking. If you're just trying to point out the fact that I don't want you buying 20 billion containers of ham loaf, Because, you know, we want other people to be able to afford ham loaf. For some unknown reason. I don't know why. You could just put it as a basic sentence. We reserve the right to read the condoms. You could put it as an exclamation, as asterisk. That's the word I'm looking for. Put it as an asterisk somewhere up here somewhere. I don't care. And put it as a note down on the bottom. Put it just as a note down on the bottom. But quotation marks? Really? Quotation marks are for talking. Nobody's talking. They are not for emphasis. Because if they're for emphasis, if you try to do them for emphasis, it's then sarcastic. You know? Because this is a wonderful ad. So there you go, RJ Meat Markets. Your ad made my eyes bleed. Talk to you later.